Hi iClub, it's the month of September. My name is James, and in today's lesson, I'm going to just show you how to use the metronome to practice. So personally, I like to use the metronome and put in all the subdivisions that I'm practicing. For example, if I'm playing in 100 BPM and I'm practicing my 16 notes, I would want to hear all the subdivisions. So this is without any subdivisions, just on the downbeat. This is the 8th notes, and then we have the 16 notes. Okay? Now, and there will be two kinds of speed that I'll be practicing. Now, the first speed is going to be fairly slow, and when it's slow, it gives me more time to be creative with my ideas. So when the tempo is slower, I can play around the drum set more freely. I have more time to think, so I will be coming out with more ideas. Now, when it's slower, and in the whole process of being creative, I may also be making some mistakes, but it's okay because this is practice time. Now, it's better to make your mistakes during the practice time than the actual performance. Now, the second timing is what I call the burst speed. So I will take my more familiar beats and fills and practice it around the drums at a faster tempo. Now, at this faster tempo, I don't have any time to process anything creative. So I have to make sure that I know what I'm playing, and I want to do it as fluent and as fast as I can. Alright, so let's start off with the slower tempo. So my 16th subdivision will be... Okay, and I'm just going to practice my fill-ins, moving around the drums, and let's just see what we can come up with at this tempo. Okay, so you can see that at a slower tempo, I do not have to force myself to play in all the 16 notes, but I can introduce more things. For example, I can do my flams. I can do my alternates. I can play a full groove, right? So at this tempo, the main goal here is to be creative and to see if you can keep your time as well as stay within a comfortable range and see what new ideas you can come up with. Now, let's talk about the faster tempo. So just now it was 100. Now we are going at 170. Now at this faster tempo, I don't have a lot of time to think. So what are some of my go-to fill-ins? So for example, maybe just around the kit, I would always play maybe 6 hands and 2 legs. So something like, right? Or I can reverse the order. Right? Single strokes. So you will see me doing, right? Single strokes. Sometimes I will do right, left kick. So I may throw that in. Okay, and double strokes, right? And right, left kick. Right, you cannot ignore that. So these are the things. These are my go-to stuff. And let's just see what we can come out at 170. So you get the idea. Now, after we have done 170 and something that is slower, about 100, so it's in the middle and you are trying to mix your creativity with your speed. So you're trying to come up with new ideas. At the same time, you want to get all your chops at that speed. So let's try 135. Alright, so I hope that you have learned something today, and most importantly is you need to enjoy your practice. So for me, 100 is my kind of like go-to tempo to come up with creative ideas, but for you it may be something faster or even slower. So it doesn't really matter about the speed that you are playing, we're all on a drumming journey together. Most importantly, use a metronome, because the metronome is the one that keeps you on time and helps you be more fluent and accurate around the drums. Okay, I'll see you at the next lesson.